So now if you want the particles to have an effect, this is very easy. If you want particles to do it, scroll this up. And then from here, we go to the dynamic paint. And then we go to the particle system. So under the source, dynamic paint, source, we want to switch it to particle system. And then under the particle system, make sure that I had the part. I almost forgot about that step. We add a particle. Let's switch the particle system to 100. And make sure under the dynamic paint that you select the particle system. So let me do that again. So I'm going to do that one more time so you can see it. So for this object, for the square, we want to select the particle, put in the particle system, and then we go back to the physics tab, under the dynamic paint, to the source, and then make sure the particle system is selected under the particle. All right. So now we want dust. So this is easy. This is just as easy. So now we go to mesh. We go to isosphere. And then from isosphere, scale it down just a little bit. Let's duplicate it. And then once it's duplicated about 3 times, select all of it. And then we join. To make sure all 3 of these are selected, then we join. And then we want to go to add. We want to select the volume. And then under the volume, we select empty. And then here, once we selected an empty, we go to the modifier tab, add modifier, mesh to volume. And then what we want to select, we select these 3 isospheres. We select the isosphere, and it's to turn into a volume. Then we select the isosphere, so we won't be able to see it when it's affecting. And then we make it disappear in the viewpoint. Now, if you want the isosphere to have more of like a smoky effect, it's simple. We just go to volume displacement. And then we select new. And then we select the tab. And then we select distorted noise. Very simple. So now the volume has more of a distorted look to it. See it? Now what we do next is we select the plane. And then under the plane's properties, under the plane's particle properties, we scroll down. And then we uncheck the IV curve. And then we select the volume. So now, instead of having the lightning fall down, now we have smoke that falls down. See it? It's very, very dramatic. I like that dramatic effect. So now we have smoke coming down. Looks insane. Let's have it more controlled though. So we're going to scale it down just a little bit. We're going to go to the properties. We're going to select the plane, scale the smoke down just a little bit. Let's say 0.2. And then let's see it. Still looks a little too insane, but you kind of get the gist of it. You can kind of adjust it the way you want to. And that's how we get it. Thank you for this tutorial and have a good day.